Okay, here we go. Here's game 3. We run with a similar draft. We go Darji instead of Saket because they pick Saket. They also have their real jungler now. And as we notice, he's a much better jungler than the sub they had. We've got an RTO instead of a warrior in solo, which hurts us a little bit. They've also got a Hera instead of a Raijin, and this mid lane is much more comfortable on Hera. And Hera Saket kind of destroy immobile mages. We don't really know much about Hera because she's kind of first pick, first ban in ranked, normally always banned. And we don't play her just yet. So we weren't really sure how this was going to go. We also picked Darji, one of Mars's really good gods, but the counter from Geb is pretty solid. Here, Duo made a great rotation, got first blood. So 500 gold up at a minute and a half. Once again, because the comp didn't have as much pressure, in the last 2 games we were about 2,000 up at this point, or 1,200 up. So not quite as far up as normal. We didn't have mid control as normal, but we did get first blood on mid, which is pretty huge. So we lose a kill in Duo, and Duo kind of gets destroyed this game if I remember, and I get destroyed in mid as well. We know red's coming up. I should back for boots again, is what I should do. I go to red instead with no mana. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here. We forced them off though, which is good. I call that I've got no mana. I just wanted to show face, which was a bit dangerous. I should get wards here. I don't. I get mana pots because I'm trolling. And the choice to go mana over wards gets me killed twice. So we have no eyes on Saket, and as our Parsh, that means that I should live in tower. Now, Darji's in right, these are up. I think getting these on my own is dangerous. I think I've got to be really careful against Saket, being in the jungle on my own at all. I know Hera's 5. I'm playing up because I was big last game, and I think I'm invincible. And I don't have any vision behind me. We've got 1 ward on the map. We've got no duo, no right. And now Argus just chases me down, which is a shame because he almost died from my damage. I didn't realise how close that was actually. But I didn't need those mana pots. If I warded left against Saket, and I saw the rotation, I wouldn't have died. So looking at 4 minutes in, we're 2 and 2. We're up by 300 gold, which is just kind of first blood. In actual fact, they're farming better than us. I finally get wards up. So we're still a little bit ahead. Just try for a steal over that wall there. My beads are down. I see Saket. She blinks on me. There's nothing I can do. That one's a bit unfortunate. That's just Saket. I don't think there's much more I could have done that time. I got wards up. He just walked around them. So against Saket, we really do need full control here. And I usually do 2. Mars does 2. But that's not his fault I died. It's just what we have to expect against Saket. I need to be playing much safer. Kind of just wait for our push to come online. Wait till I see Saket before I go into mid-wave, and kind of 6 minutes in, we're 500 gold down. Most of that's on me. I'm 2 levels down on the mid laner that we first blooded. So, and the Saket kind of snowballed off me this game. Got 2 kills. Mars gets an ult. Once again, Geb is a hard counter to Darji. And it really stopped Mars coming online this game. So we lose the Hunter v Hunter fight again, which isn't ideal. Other than that, I'm now in a mobile mage who's behind. I can't free farm. It's 8 minutes in and I didn't have book, and I believe I did last game because we had jungle control with Saket. I think what we need to learn from this game is when we pick our push, we need to make sure that we have the higher pressure jungler, either Ravana or Rat, Saket, something along those lines. Otherwise, you know, our push is just a free pick. We get collapsed on here because my wards fall off. This is probably my bad. I do a lot of damage, but nothing really happens here, I don't think. Because I'm behind, because I didn't have book, I'm not scary yet. They won that fight, they got a kill. My wards dropped off, probably caused that. We're now 1300 gold down at 9 minutes. So there's been a 2000 gold swing in their favour over the last 6 or 7 minutes, which once again is mostly on me, I think. Me and Gibalonke. We basically lost mid and duo. Nothing Mars or Nana could have done to change that. Just the carries on the team were getting behind. And this game, the push late game was pretty good. On my behalf, but the early game was bad. So we're looking at 10 minutes. I'm just going to see what happens by this gold. We're walking in to a team with better area denial than us. And a Saket Hera who's ahead. So they just taunt into a knock up and we're done. So if we look here, 10:30. We're down 1900 gold. Gold hasn't gone down yet. I'll wait for them to finally kill this. It takes them 5 years. So really good attempt by Mars. Gets all 3 chains. Or fires 2, gets 3 people. Almost gets the gold with it. But we're now looking at a 3,300 gold deficit at 10 minutes. 8-2. Last game it was the other way around. But we didn't have a lead as big as them because they just got gold. We have to be better at predicting when they're going to go for gold, when they have this kind of lead in mid jungle, in mid duo. They're going to be forcing Gold Fury, and we have to be ready for that. We need better wards to catch rotations. We kind of got caught in the dark, and then this snowballed. My warding was not very good. The first death I had wasn't great. The third death I had was just due to bad positioning and bad warding. The second death is just kind of part of doing business with the Saket on their team. So 2 of my deaths are unnecessary. I don't know what was going on in duo, but duo died twice as well. And that was it. And late game they had a counter to Darji, so Mars couldn't carry. I think their Hoyi went 15-2 this game. And Hera was pretty large as well. But we learn a lot from this game. We learn that we need high pressure when we go with our push because he doesn't deliver it on his own. And we really need kind of 15 minutes to get our push going. But with that being said, I'm now going to go to game 4.